Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever the time may be. Welcome back to the Third Age Competitive League. I am your host, as always, James, aka The Dark 2, aka Wheel Up Time, and I am joined today by a man in a blue shirt because he's trying not to get killed. That's the level my commentary is going to be at tonight. That's about as good as it gets. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So.
Well, I'm glad I didn't wear the red shirt today. All right.
Yeah. Not going to murder you brutally now.
Yay!
I mean, we're kicking off winter night in the right way. This is the final quarter of the year. It's winter night. We're getting in to Q4 on theme with some casual murder. Speaking of which, 3 players looking to casually murder each other tonight. Beth, Critter, and Chris. Should be a fun game, this one.
Yeah, I think so. Fun crowd.
I mean, watching Chris is always fun because he does shit like actually rolls the dice. Which always usually inspires at least one other player to roll the dice in the same way.
Yep. Right, Matt getting scooped up right away by Critter. She liked the sound of those new cards coming in.
Yeah, we were just talking in the pre-game lobby about some of the new followers that are released with Season 2. There's a few new male characters, which isn't in the Tier 1 deck specifically. It's nice for Matt. A little bit of a buff. And all 3 to Matt as well, those new male followers. Well, 3 of the 4.
Indeed. And looks like we got Chris taking Perrin and Beth taking Nynaeve. She'll be the only channeler in the game.
Interesting. I get that request more and more often these days.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hear
yeah.
It makes sense to me. But then your hand's upside down.
Yeah, well, unless you're just using your hand as seen at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah. Sure.
So it kind of works. I mean, I prefer. I read just as well upside down as right side up. So
I know what all the cards do anyway. So all I need to do is see like the picture or the name, and yeah.
Right.
Speaking of cards and cards being played, Old Blood on turn 1 for Beth will give her a head start on those levels.
Very nice.
Other turn 1 plays, nothing for Perrin, though he does have a Learning the Craft, Scouts, and a Council Means. Not a bad opening hand. Flips Bird on tier 1. And Matt has an Into the Ways, so I think we're going to see that right now.
Yeah, seems likely.
Yeah.
Indeed, there it goes.
Through the mountain, secret tunnel.
And of course, Matt will jump straight to Tarvalon.
Yeah. Handful of weaves now. Not really what he wanted to see. It's kind of a Nynaeve hand. Got a Skimming and Never Defenseless and Arrows of Fire.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's tossing fodder for when he starts winning some battles.
Sure, but then you're giving like Skimming and Arrows of Fire to Nynaeve in the early game.
Yeah, there's also that.
I mean, even Never Defenseless could see some use depending on how she navigates. Eludra will be the recruit though in Tarvalon. Certainly not a bad one for Matt to have.
Absolutely. Beth moving on to Barrelon.
Treads a Twisted Ring and an Ambush, gets herself a refresh and an Enter the Ways, so we might see a backpedal here in just a moment.
Indeed. And then she runs into Weraman Santiago. Not
Chris
most
runs
ideal
into a bubble of
start.
evil, I guess. No, not the most ideal. Do you even go back? She knows it's not her turn, right? Yeah. Like, do you even go back to Emmonsville at this point as Nynaeve? Because is the Enter the Ways that good? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of 50-50, right? You get that tier 1 out of the way a little bit sooner, I suppose, but meh. Lose on the chance to dig up some channeling cards on your way.
yeah. I'm curious. I'm not sure what the right answer there is, to be honest. A better man would know.
I mean, to me, I'd say for me personally, it's probably about 50-50. Like, I don't hate either move there necessarily. Hopefully that's just a temporary little hiccup for Chris.
Yeah, I mean, his connection to me is really good. It's in the green. It's better than everyone's, so...
Yeah.
Maybe he just had a Steam update or something. Picks up an action card in Whitebridge. It is an Eavesdrop.
Everybody but Nynaeve getting the channeling cards.
Yeah, I mean, she does have that refresh. Refresh and then Enter the Ways. I'm not going to head to Kyrian and hit tier 1.
Indeed. Start looking for some cheap male followers.
Yeah, Shakira would be more than happy to see one of those new guys on the block show up right now. Will just be a hopper though. Something to work towards.
Is a male, but little pricey for the moment.
You can go Jarenum back, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah. Definitely worthwhile. We always like having a hopper on our side.
Plus male, plus combat strength.
Yep.
Oh, I should get a poll going.
Oh, yeah. Robin basically agrees with me. Kind of 50-50 on the going back for Enter the Ways. Perrin picks up a free Illa in 4 Kings. And Beth did in fact double back for Human's Field. Critter decided not to go the Jareen route. She's just going Parvalon.
What's Nynaeve's surname? Is it Almira? I'm tripping.
Yes, Almira.
Why am I... My brain is not working.
And then Alwyn flipped for Critter, one of those new cards we were just talking about, although not the one that Critter wants necessarily.
No, the exact one that she does not want, actually. I mean, it's still not bad to have leadership 4 on that, but, yeah, the only female follower out of the 5 new ones that got added to the tier 1 deck. One of the 2 that she cannot get for free. Gonna take it anyway, though. Don't hit
right,
the
keeping it out of Chris's hand, probably.
Yeah, it would certainly be a nice one for Chris to get hold of. Beth did go back for the Enter the Ways, gonna end up in Alien, so does get to draw a couple of action cards still. Finds a Menagerie and a 2 Rivers Longbow from that. Interesting to note, Korea did not go to Jureen, so it won't be the Hopper next turn.
Yeah, Robin, I said that a moment ago.
Look, dude, just because I spelled it wrong, like. Also, do you not think I intentionally like do my polls badly because of the?
Oh no, that wasn't commentary on your poll.
No, I'm
That
talking
was
about Robin's comments.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You can comment on my commentary any day, baby.
Oh, you maybe missed it. I was calling you Robin for repeating what I just said a moment ago.
Oh no, don't do that. That's heresy. Min Farshaw flipped over by Min by Perrin. Wow.
Indeed.
I love how in the show we're getting all of Rand's bitches flirting with the other boys.
Right. Oh, that was Critter that flipped the Min. Perrin,
right,
Chris had picked up Hopper actually. So, Critter sitting on a crew of women.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not bad ones though. I mean, obviously great to have Eludra, a good one to have on that specifically.
Sure. And Alwyn, again, just keeping it out of
extended new
parents' party
as well. You know, opens up like an old trees maybe, or ooh, now Neve gonna flip a hatch into an olive. Probably gotta recruit that one.
Yep, looks that way. Denying Critter 2 men in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Harsh.
It's pretty rough.
Critter with a early jump start straight to Tarvalon, now being denied 4 men in the span of a turn.
Still can't complain though, really, can you?
Nah, he's still sitting pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you're against Chris, so what's the worst that can happen?
Well, he could catch up.
Chris?
Pull some wacky Chris move. Hey, you never know.
I'm joking. He is a great captain after all.
Yep, exactly. Can't argue with the shirt. Critter taking a gander by Jangai Pass.
Guessing she might be going for military. No, Destamar. Okay. Finds a welcome party.
Alright. That might save her some heartache of watching men go straight to the discard pile.
Robin, why are you flexing your paycheck in chat? Like, like literally anyone could be getting paid more than me to watch this. I don't get paid anything.
Right?
Weird thing. Maybe send a super chat and then I'm kidding. I'm not big enough for YouTube to allow me to receive those. Need 500 subs.
Gonna say I might have to start demanding a raise for my commentary.
Right.
At least 10%.
200 subscribers away from being able to do things like that. I mean, I wouldn't like super chats. You know, that's not something I care about. But something like a membership where I can actually provide some sort of extra content. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to mention just getting more people into the game. I'm always a fan of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So hey, if you're listening to this right now, click that subscribe button.
Yeah, spank it. Spank it for the sub, because it likes it. It's all it wants in life. I think we can relate to in a way.
Marinal Veer flip for Critter this time around. Another female. She makes her way back out of Jangai. Oh, I guess she was just moving that out of the way. That must have been Chris's flip. Oh, she will flip a Bella, it looks like. Still, another female for a critter, which she won't be able to waste.
Tis a bit of a rough start in that department.
Yep. Beth heading up to Farmatting, still looking for some channeling options. Might be making her way towards Tarvalon to do it the hard way if necessary.
Yeah. I mean, she could play the refresh for one level. Not much else going on. Did pick up a smooth skirt, so it has another Enter the Ways as well, so could refresh into Enter the Ways maybe. Just for like, you know, value.
Yeah.
You only got the Olva to keep it away from mine anyway, so you don't care about it.
Right. You can always recruit it back later if you change your mind anyways. So.
Sure, yeah. Someone picks up the Horn of Lear.
Right. Then again, she might not be in that big of a hurry to get anywhere in particular right now.
Nah. I don't know if is there anything in there's no weaves in the discard pile, is there? So.
Nope. Not yet. There's a Rain, finally a male flipped for Critter.
Can afford it? Okay, I should lead it before I saw. But
Yeah.
Picked up a
So.
flanking on the draw there. Nice
Not too shabby.
Didn't see if she got the Meek pin in it. Min peek in. Meek pin? Jeez, I'm sorry, my brain is just like crashing apparently. Words are not working for me today.
Yeah, it's alright. Words are hard. Yep. Over the hand limit.
And 90 was picking up the old blood.
Alright, so she might refresh into that into the ways after all.
And old blood? Is that how you doing channeling? Like, you'll be on 6 then, but then you'd be stuck in Emmons Field.
Well, now she can take a turn grabbing skimming, because that was Critter's discard.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, so you skim Damon's Field into the ways out.
That's way better. Yeah. You do need to make another stop at Haddon Merc now, but...
True. That is a little turn intensive, but not a ton of pressure just yet.
Not particularly likely to be, you know, that, Critter's way behind on finding her tier 2.
And Perrin's just slow and steady pretty much regardless of what you do.
Sure, like, yeah. He's actually in Lugard at the minute. It looks like he scouts there through the Camelin Trollocs this turn, so still doesn't quite have the tier 1 online yet. Did draw flank in Lugard. So
nice.
To that one now. Got a Journey to Irradiant as well. There's an eavesdrop in a council meeting.
Yep. Critter, by the way, did just find a second male in Beslin Mitsobar. Karain.
The young Prince of Persia added to her team. And Thomas is flipped by Beth. That will be a free follower for her.
Indeed. Not too shabby. We like to see it.
Perrin gonna unlock that tier 1 now, going through the Trollocs on the way back. Be a slow walk to Emmons Field from here. I think Nynaeve probably beats him at this point.
Yep, seems that way.
But she did find that Thomas in tier, so it looks like going back for that skimming is the most likely option here.
Yep, I suspect you are correct.
Well, really, it's you who's correct. It was your idea in the first place.
Sure. We can both be right. Fine.
Looks like Chris is going to use a flanking just for the level. Unless he's using that against Wireman. Oh, he's fighting the Wireman. Okay.
Indeed he is. Alright.
They were even.
Well, get
so
the
they didn't
level
need it.
and get a card from the discards. Bummer for him that Old Blood isn't still sitting there.
Yeah. I think there's an Enter the Ways though. Could take that.
Sure.
Actually, I might beat Nynaeve back at this point. If you Beth, do you smooth skirts in Another Ways? Or parents?
I don't think I do. I probably save it for something more valuable, but it's another move I wouldn't hate to see.
I think I do.
Sure. Well, that makes
like
sense.
9 times out of 10. I'm just like that.
Fair, fair. We do love some fuckery in this game. Chris looking long and hard at that discard pile. Maybe he thought the Old Blood was still there.
Could he go with the flanking? Pick it right back up again.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
Tier 1 Dragon team coming through.
yeah, basically. I think I might have just taken the scouts for sake of saving myself a step on the way to that 18 points, but neither of those are bad choices.
I mean, the flanking's free as well, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting a
Once you
mini
find-
peaks in, compelling argument on top of the deck, decides to keep that one. We'll be able to play it with the Alwyn, could get a not free, sorry. Could get Thomas, Hammer, or Olva. Olva the only one she can actually afford at the minute, and Dana will be the flip. Easy fight for her to take care of.
Indeed.
To be honest, if I'm Chris, I would have taken her into the ways there over the flanking alt scouts.
Yep. Well, it's like some belated troop deletion from Chris there.
But I would be walking home, not into the ways in home. Because
Sure.
if you walk home, it's 4 moves. If you enter the ways and then leave, it's 5 moves to get to Camelin, and then you've got to move to wherever you want to go. The end of the ways on the way out, you can just go wherever you want to go. Little things. Never defenseless sits in the discard pile.
Wouldn't it still be 5 total moves either way, like Camelin to 2 rivers back to Camelin?
So I'm saying to get to 2 rivers from here, can you use for a toss? One to 4 Kings, 2 to White Bridge, 3 to Bell on 4 to Omen's Field. Whereas to leave, it's 1 to Bell on 2, 3. Okay, so it's 4 either way, yeah, but then you've got to get from Camelin to wherever you want to go, which is the main addition of time.
Sure.
Because you're in this position already, like, rather than, like, if you're in Qatar, then yeah, you went other ways, you're not walking home, but because you're already in Camelin, I think it's better to just walk and port out to, like, tear off Armadin, and then you're right next to Harden Merc to start, like, getting more action cards.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay. That makes sense.
There is a fire gonna hit the discount pile too. Great.
Interesting.
Keeping, promised power in lieu of that one. Doesn't have any favour at the minute, so will be nice for her if she plays it.
Right? Beth might be regretting her heading to Eamon's Field strategy at this point.
Yeah, it seems a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, if she wasn't necessarily counting on all those channeling cards hitting the bubble of evil.
Ooh. Beth is even. Perrin is under. Matt is under. Perrin has flanking. That will put him on 6. He will have 7 from Hopper, so he's good. Don't think Nynaeve's got anything here. Oh my.
Like probably a couple losses there.
Yeah, stifle that attribute development even further. Particularly nasty for Critter, I feel, because you want to lose a Dace Damar there, right? But she's got that promised power, so can't have to lose a skill. But then you got on the like 2-1s, isn't great, is it?
Yeah.
It's a rough spot.
That kind of hurts. Yeah, you got to keep that Datamar between the promised power and her potential to steal other male followers.
Well, yeah, got the welcome party as well. So, like, with the promised power, she'll have decent resources to use the compelling argument and the welcome party.
Yep. And didn't she also have not a coercion, the other steal a card one?
Compelling argument.
Yeah, that one. Oh, did you just say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
The promised power is coming out. Just go into the bathroom, I'll be right back, Skinner.
Absolutely. Alright, well, Beth will go skimming. So she is sticking with the plan to go ahead and, I assume, head to head Eamon's Field and use their old blood. And we'll only put her, after using the old blood, 1 point off of hitting her tier 2, so not too shabby. Perrin slowly making his way back to Whitebridge, where he is flipping a character. And Critter has a question for James when he gets back.
I'm back.
Alright, apparently Critter has a question for you. She is DMing
Oh yeah,
you.
I answered it before I went.
Ah, okay.
She was
Very
asking
good,
if
then.
she had to pay full cost for the compelling argument.
Gotcha.
If it was like free. So it looks like she's going for the Thomas there, using some of that newly acquired favour.
Sure.
Nynaeve hanging out in the brand new skimming pool.
Indeed. I assume we'll see her land in Eamon's Field at the end of this turn.
We'll call it the spinning pool. Can she not move it?
I believe she cannot.
Okay. Yeah, they're just meeting up there. Chris got back there fast, actually. Feels like.
Yeah, well.
Oh, he does have an old blood as well now. Interesting.
Oh, must have picked that up along the way. Interesting. Very nice.
Is it just now in Bellon? Or is he yet to
I'm
take
not
his
sure.
turn?
He did have a
Yeah,
draw in
in
Whitebridge as
it
well.
might be in Whitebridge, yeah. I stepped away for a second.
So one of the two. Yeah. Still, either way, lucky draw on the way back.
Yeah, it's certainly not a bad one to find there. Now, if your Beth Dismus gets an old blood from Perrin?
I think, yeah, you got to.
Yeah. Nice draw for her to pick up as well. Not that she can use it right now, but old treaties. Good one to have in hand for Nynaeve.
Indeed.
Sure, she'll be looking for a leadership follower now to ramp up to tier 3.
Okay.
Do you see a council meeting get discarded by Perrin? Why did he discard a card?
Okay, so
was
we
it
had
a
a journey.
redraw?
Oh, okay.
What?
I see what just happened there.
What?
Critter just played Journey to Iridian. I was confused because she got her military and her skill both up,
right,
but she
with
used
Tomas.
Tomas to play.
Yeah, that's a nice interaction there, yeah.
Very good. Yep. Then, of course, the old blood coming out from Beth. Promptly followed, I assume, by an old blood from Chris.
Yeah, they are just chilling and reliving their ancient heritage. He's actually going to flip his tier 2 before does anything else. Probably should have done that last turn.
True. He got there last turn, right?
I don't know. I'm confused what Chris has done the past 2 turns.
Yeah, I thought he had gotten there last turn and should there, but
I think he's fighting how good? Maybe it was just this time.
okay,
I think
it
he
must
stayed
be.
in Bellon, but I don't know what he did in Bellon. Did he play the council meeting? Does he have the leader? No, he doesn't have the leadership level. So he couldn't have played council meeting. Yeah, Nynaeve is in Evans Field. She picked up an old blood quite early when there were no weaves available. But now he's sat there with a handful, well, not a handful of weaves actually. She didn't even pick up. Oh no, she did use the skimming to get there, right? So she can enter the ways out with refresh to back it up.
Right.
Start looking this next turn if she wants for a channeler. She doesn't have to walk out, so. It was a quick pit stop in and out.
Right. Hi, Mon Pa. Bye. Sure. Thing to carrying. Finds a Basil Gill.
It's the 4th man.
She'll be happy to see.
Yeah, just one more to find now. To assemble the Band of the Red Hand.
Yep.
Welcome Party could help get there. Got another DM. I'm popular tonight. I haven't had this many women DMing me since 2017 or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. Robin. I had a Gween on the brain. Alright. See if we see that refresh.
I mean, to be fair, Robin, Nynaeve doesn't have a backstory at all in the books.
Alright. There comes the refresh on over. Will she play the follow-up Into the Waves?
Yeah, I have to, right? What else are you doing?
I'd say so, but she disagrees apparently. She will not be playing the follow-up.
Okay. I mean, if she plays an Enter the Waves on the next turn, I'm definitely going to call it out.
Right.
Old
There
blood
comes the
preparing.
old blood preparing. Yep.
Doing decent on his attributes. He's up to 14. Got a Borderlands training and a Journey to Iridian in hand, so that's 17.
Ah, very good.
Quite a good pace Chris is setting, actually.
Indeed. He's coming with the pressure. See? You never know. Or he will be in like 6 or 7 turns.
Oh. Can I use an tier 2 to get in Belon if I trade in? I don't understand the question. But hit 1. Can I discard cards and pick up channeling cards from the discard? With her tier 3, sure.
Right, yes. Once you are tier 3,
Yeah,
you can do that.
Not 2 or 1. I'm losing my mind from that. No way. No need to wait, you are definitely losing your mind.
It's all good, Beth.
Me too, don't worry.
Say she probably has the excuse of some good drugs or something, but you probably do too, so never mind.
I don't know if my drugs count as drugs. She's going to Balon. Gets a double folded light.
Alright.
Nice little pair of folded lights.
Indeed. And she's got a fair pile of resources to start looking for that channeler.
Yeah. First try finds a Pedral Nile. Gonna chuck that one in the bin. Maybe. Maybe not. Might recruit.
Maybe she got a wait from Critter who was checking her resources or something. Possibly on that welcome party. I don't know.
Yeah, if it doesn't go to the tavern row though, then what it is doing, she doesn't have enough to. Also, high school, I wasn't saying they don't count quite in that sense. I more meant because, like, I don't think that it actually affects me with my tolerance.
It's more just like maintaining baseline.
Yeah. Like, I don't really get high, I just am high.
Alright, Perrin cannot afford the Chiad that he flipped.
Yeah, that Pedro now's got to be attractive to Critter. 3 more coins and it's hers.
Indeed.
Compelling argument from Haddon Merc will be the play though. Might be looking at snatching up that over. Could be a good time to enter the ways if you're naive, not currently at away gate though.
Right, yeah, she'd have to back up to Emansfield again. I think you're kind of committed to... Oh, nope, there she goes.
Oh.
Emansfield it is.
Will she get there in time? Now, of course, does still have that smooth skirt, so if Critter goes for the compelling argument, I think that's very much worth popping the smooth skirts.
Sure.
Assuming it does target your rover, because then you keep her off tier 2.
Yep. Yeah, unless Critter waits a couple turns and finds a favor and goes after Hopper, which I don't hate, but might as well just go for Ulver at this point and get your tier 2 online, so we could see that situation play out.
Of course, Ulver does cost 3 and she only has 2 coins currently, so would need to go back to tier first as well.
Yeah, true.
Might make that smooth skirts unnecessary.
Right. Perrin continues to make his way back out of...
Yeah, if he draws on colour here, then he's got all the cards he needs. He just needs 1 more attribute level in hand to... And he finds a paid in food. So all the tools available. With paid in food, a journey to Radiant, and a Borderlands training.
Yeah. Finds a Gaul.
Top.
Go ahead and pay him in food right away and get that attribute level out of the way. But nope, he's gonna go ahead and just pay for Gaul. Yeah.
I mean, 1 coin. Like...
Sure, yeah. It's a little bit of a waste of paid
opportunity
food, but...
to recruit more than likely.
Fair.
Well, I suppose your path is fairly quick from here. Like you've got 3 characters before you get to Malden.
Right.
No, sorry, 4, because 2 and 4 kings.
Yeah, true. And he's got access to that tier 2 that he could start digging in where the costs are a little...
Like, you flip something like a Bowler, you don't want to feel bad about spending your paid in food on a gold the turn before.
Right. That compelling argument is coming out for Critter, I guess on Gaul? Yeah,
Oh yeah,
seems that way.
Legal target now, yeah. Never actually considered that. It looks like it's going through as well. Disagreeing with High School in the chat, who says it is important to keep Matt off the tier 2. I think I agree with you there, sir. Beth holding the opposite opinion though. Critter hits tier 2. Which is nice for her. Going to be able to tap those followers a lot more easily now. We'll be able to start leveling up Rain that way, and her own skill with Tomas. Got learned in combat to work towards, so that will be appreciated. Of course, Eludra as well, to keep the opponent's troop counts down a little bit. Into the ways now. We'll take Nynaeve out of Emansfield though, and she is going to go to Qatar. Draw 3 cards. There's a Foxhead Medallion, Supply Raid, and a Mass Fork route. So,
yeah, pretty much. There's a whole pile of stuff she did not want to see. Journey to Ruidian being played by Chris.
Mm-hmm. Got to get it out at some point.
Yep, might as well.
I suppose the longer that he waits as well before moving through, the more chance that there's something in the tavern where he can use the paid in food on that is worth it.
Yeah, fair. Ritter heading down to tier.
Like to see her just recruiting aggressively now, picking up as many followers as she can. Hovering the tier 3 deck, not quite tier 3 yet, Critter.
Yeah, whoa there.
Hold your pips.
Got a cheap Alejandra in there. Always like a Chiad.
No, yeah, I'd be grabbing that Alejandra. Get your Thomas down, get your Rain down.
I wouldn't mind the Chiad either. Just get both of those and ping somebody with Aludra. Hope for a free Bane flip in the future. Of course, free means a lot less to Matt than it does to anybody else. But monetary confusion. Yeah, I wasn't paying close attention. I'm not sure how much he scooped up there.
Wow. I think she was empty. Yeah, Perrin's in a really good position right now. Nobody's in a bad position, to be fair.
True. Yeah, if you're Critter, you just want to start racking up some combat strength. Perrin's only a couple of cards away from having his attributes at the appropriate level.
Milan flipped by Critter.
Ready?
Probably want to recruit that one. Is tapping some followers down to do so.
Sure. Right. And Band of the Red Hand grows.
Certainly does. Channeling
Beth
on the
heading
board as well.
Yeah.
Go pick up that Arrows of Fire, maybe. Keep it away from Nynaeve. Elder Hammond flipped there by Beth. Not at a Waygate currently. And did discard the old trees as well, so.
Just leaving it on the board though.
Yeah, I would probably like to see a bit more digging, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that instinct to not want your next flip to be the channeler you're hoping for, but getting them into play is obviously not as good as sending them directly to the discard pile, but it gives you the chance. And if there's 10 cards that aren't channelers in a row, you want to start burning through those.
Exactly. It's like if you rammed with a lead, you don't just leave a tier 3 follower sat on top of the deck. You push for it.
Right. Right, looks like Chris will be picking up the
Elder Haman.
Elder Haman. Will he pay him in food? No, he will pay him in money.
Did he have favor? Or did he already delete it? Must have already deleted it.
I'm assuming he already deleted it, yeah. Clearly, I am also not keeping great track of everyone's resources here. And we'll also flip a Pater Connell. Will be an easy win for him, of course.
Yeah, no problem breaking his nose.
Not sure why you don't use your paid in food there. You're spending 5 resources anyways.
Well, it is only coin. But it reduces.
Oh, is it? Okay, I was thinking it was a mix. Yes. Okay, very good. Then that is a good reason.
Yeah, it's 5 coins and you draw an action.
Right. All right.
Critter
Matt will go ahead and get that.
Of fire.
Right. Of course, she does have access to, thanks to Mullane.
When are you going to update Matt's board?
Whenever I damn well please. Beth finds an Idrian Tarson on her flip in. Where'd you go, Meridon?
Yeah, I can't
No,
just
she
have
went
like Matt looking different to all the others because it works so well with those posters.
Right. Adrian will go to Tavern Row. That's still just churning through one at a time. Perrin still making his way out, finds his way to Camelin.
I think you do still play the made in food though, because now you have to find something that you can afford, and you don't have any favor.
True, yeah. Not enough to scoop up another one on the way there. For Peter Neal.
Yeah, just flip it.
No, Nemesta.
So. I mean, if he doesn't pay it in food, he can go to Lugard, pick up a Journey to Rudian with Elderham and just play it. But I feel like that's worse. I feel like I'd rather pay it in food than bottle on strain on the way through, and then it's just quicker, isn't it? Quicker is usually better in this game.
True. But he will pay manually. I don't know, I guess it's a little risky. I also might be flipping tier 2s instead of tier 1s in Chris's place. Get more value out of that potential, that paid in food potentially.
Yeah, Dan's eyes clinch out there is when you recruit a follower, reduces cost by 5 coins, draw an action. Karene Nagashi, not a bad one to play it on. I'm gonna admit Matt that flips it though.
Yeah, that's Matt's flip.
Tap some followers. Gonna opt against.
Yeah. It's fair. Karini's a handy one to have. I might have made the stretch there. Monopolize all of the channeling.
Yeah. Rescue transfer for naive. Lucas Menagerie probably. She's looking to play next.
Sure. Chris heading on to Lugard. There comes the Borderlands training.
Yeah, I hope he does use the paid-in food here on Karani.
Yeah, that I think would be the ideal move right there. Then you're ready to just move straight on to Malden next turn.
He's using the Elder Hammond. What is he doing with that? Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle that. There's no Rand in the game.
Yeah, picks that Journey to Viridian back up. All right.
Needs to do a character, right?
Yes. So still has that paid in food option for Kearney. Goes that route or just flips somebody fresh. Yeah, Icicle, that's what James is checking on right now.
Gonna finally drop it.
There goes the paid in food. Picking up the Karini, achieving the levels that he needs to get his tier 3 on the next turn.
Yeah, and he should draw an extra action there as well.
An extra action?
Yeah, from the paid in food.
Oh, paid in food, yeah, duh. Critter finding a flanking in Haddon Merc. Everybody just moving right along despite that question. Lucas Menagerie.
I mean, yeah, like, if he doesn't take it, he doesn't take it. He's not playing Rand, so, like, at this point, I can't be asked to enforce it.
Yeah.
We're gonna force him to draw a card if he's ignoring me. And it's not to his advantage to not draw, so.
Right? Yeah, we're already 2 turns past that now, so is what it is. James coming out for Beth, who will just send him to Tavern Row again.
And Chris winds up in Malden. Just a journey to Viridian to his name. Flanking and arrows for Critter. Just give her some tools to work with towards getting that tier 3 unlocked.
Indeed, and just build her way up to 7 troops. Yeah, she's about ready to start looking for a tier 2.
Yeah, should be
get one at the low
20
end
next turn.
Yeah, heading back to tier. Yeah, that's true.
12 with the base and then +8 from the cards. So. Like that's safe in my book. I start flipping at 17 as Mart, so.
Right.
Because I usually figure like by the time I actually find one, I'm probably going to be higher.
Yeah, generally true.
And then I get slapped by something, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Then you run into Darkhound Pack and Golem or something. Covril flipped for. Who's that? Chris flipping? Okay. Free Covril.
Yep. Does have the hammer. Excuse me.
Right. Critter with her followers all online. Yeah, and you definitely want to be flipping some tier 2s with all of your followers online. She's going up through Erangel, though. Yeah, maybe wants to be someplace where she can hit a follower every turn.
Oh, possibly that as well, yeah.
Does a Rand peek, or a Min peek rather. Likes what she sees.
Conscripts, guiding the people under it.
Right? Guiding the people will go straight to the discard pile, but conscript's not too shabby.
Well, actually, I didn't keep it. It's like best looking at a Mashadar over here. Wonder if we'll see that one come out.
Indeed.
Now, Bale will be the flip. Plenty of resources. Might want to recruit that, get some military on the team. Does have a supply raid.
Right? No, now she's gonna start binning cards.
Finds a rhymer on the second one. Brand new follower. Not bad effects I have as well.
Indeed.
Probably wants to find a way to get that into the bin now.
Just noticed a minor cosmetic thing on Rima. There's no space between the coins in the favor on her cost like there are.
Well, fuck you. That's gonna bug me.
I guess I could have pointed that out in a message rather than on a stream. I didn't mean to.
Oh no!
Rub it in your nose in front of everyone.
You can out me as a terrible game designer. It's fine.
Never. Just a minor little flaw. Give you an excuse to go and tweak some things. It's fine.
Oh, I'll have forgotten about this 4 minutes ago.
Fair. Alright, looks like Chris plotting his next move.
I mean, he can jump anywhere he likes. I think Jangai Pass for a tier 3 mill might not be a bad shout.
Yeah, absolutely. He's in range where he can start using them. Time to start building that up. You're the first one to tier 3. Take advantage of it.
Or maybe it's actually... What? Critters recruiting Rhyme?
Oh, she played a welcome party. I see what's going on here.
Too. Right, okay, sure.
Yep, okay. So we're just on hold for Chris's turn while that plays out.
Fuck all in Haddonmerk at the minute, Ice. Fuck all. I don't know if there's anything that can kill a Rhymer. Let me check for that.
Rhyma's certainly a handy card for Matt to have when looking for his tier 3. That's effectively another 3 power at his disposal.
Yeah, it's nothing to say that. Nothing to kill her in the bin at the moment or in Beth's hand.
Indeed. I don't know if she's that huge of a party or of a target.
Well,
really?
She's a tier 2 channel one.
Ah, yeah, okay, there's that.
Johanna for Chris. You can get 2 troops in action, couple levels, and a favor. Or is this a coin? I always get mixed up. It's a coin.
Coin for skills.
Yeah. Plus Bella if he wants to use for whatever, but I don't know if that's worth. Feels like kind of just disparate resources.
Right.
I like Johanna when I have a lot of a single follower. I don't know if that's actually good or not, but like, if I can go to Johanna and get like 5 troops, I'm buzzing. Or like 4 actions or whatever, you know. I like it for getting mass of a singular thing that you can't do elsewhere.
Right.
Rather than a few different resources that you can do elsewhere.
Chris says no, it's time for a journey to Iridian.
Opting it against the journey to Jangai Pass first.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna play it, I guess get it out of the way. I think at this point, I don't worry too much about a Journey to Viridian, but hey.
Yeah, nobody got time for that.
Critter, maybe contemplating just a card in her hand. Nope, looks like she'll be moving straight through the Trollocs to Carrion.
Pretty split on the first poll there, but Beth taking the larger percentage.
Sure. I nearly always vote for Beth just on principle because I love her, but maybe I'll take the second one a little bit more seriously. I don't know. Kind of tough to say who's really in the lead at this point. Perrin could kick it into gear and have a decent advantage being on
I feel
the first
like
of tier 3.
I feel like, if I'm being honest, both Chris and Critter have a weakness when it comes to this sort of mid to late game and the transition between like doing your quests and getting Forsaken killed.
Right.
I think that's probably the area where they could stand to improve the most, both of them, and so yeah. I want to see some things happening. I don't want to see floundering. I want to see, like, value being gained every turn. And progress being made.
Right. So what was that? It looked like we got a learned in combat out of Critter as she made her way through the Trollocs. And
yeah.
I assume she's still resolving Carrion at this point.
Yeah, Riverboat, Not So Tired, and a Forged Letter. With the draws there off the learned in combat.
Right. And Mike on the flip. Oh. And Beth just said some nasty words in chat, I suspect. Damn! And Megan will sit in Tavern Row, it looks like.
Maybe an opportunity to push, but it's a bit slow.
True. But it does give Beth the excuse to just flip and bin things and
oh yeah, you still just carry on doing what you're doing, right? And then, like, if you don't get there in 3 turns, then you get there. But...
Yep. Plenty of resources at her disposal if she does manage to get Megan or pretty much any other tier 2 channeler into the discard pile.
Yeah, I think I'd still prefer to get that Rhymer there personally. Pick that up. Some serious business. I don't know why I said it like that. God, I'm listening somewhere.
I don't know if that's possible. Alright. That would be heading out of the western corner here, I guess, and
yeah, I think she used a folded light there.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
Mirel. Oh yeah, she did use a folded light. Going down a point and presumably up a channel. Mirel's going in the bin. Gregor in the next flip. I think I'll probably take that if I'm her. I like having some more bishop on that Eve.
Absolutely.
Disarm's never bad either, especially when you've got like followers like Reimer and Min,
Right.
and Bella in play.
Yep. Agreed. And she's got the resources for it, so you know why not?
Yeah, plenty stacked up. No reason not to.
Yep. Yeah, the only question there would be, yeah, if she were a little lower and it were questionable if she'd be able to pick up that Morel, would be one thing. But
I mean, other than the
she's
smooth
good.
skirts, the hands are bad. So, like, if she can dump the smooth skirts on whatever gets played soon, then Mashadar might not be that bad of a call.
Yeah, true. It's
So
like Chris is
almost think you just want to get that out of your hand so that you don't lose value on it, and then play the Mashadar and force everyone to struggle a bit. Although, that being said, yeah, Chris doesn't have many cards, though he's just drawn 3, so... And
yeah, he just Wolf Dream to Qatar.
Either. Dragon Team sneaking a fighting dirty. Sneak not too good, obviously, but Dragon Team and a fighting dirty, very nice pickups. Both already available. Thanks to the high stats.
Right? Like to see it. Alright, conscripts coming out from Pritter.
Yeah. Start to work on those military levels a little bit more.
Sure. Which I don't mind that while all your followers are down. Beth folded lighting again. Going back through the Trollocs, back to Bandarbon. Okay. Where she will pick up Morel.
That'll be tier 3.
Alrighty.
What's the plan now? Now that she's tier 3.
I mean, I assume we're going to see a bunch of cool cards getting attached to followers since everybody's hanging out over the western end of the continent.
Right, yeah, near Almaflame.
Go ahead and attach that smooth skirts to Morel.
I mean, yeah, that's not bad. Frees you up to play the Mashadar, right?
Right?
Attach the smooth skirts to Morel, attach the Mashadar to Gregorian, and just keep Mashadaring on all that. I mean, if anyone's going to be able to do that, right? Hear me out. It is Nynaeve, because
sure,
she can spam her cards, Mashadar, then pick them all up.
Yeah, especially if you stay over there near Qatar, where you got the 3.
She can spam her cards. Other people pick them up, thinking they're blocking you, and then you pop the Mashadar. Because they're like, oh, you just played a Blossoms? Cool, I've got to pick that up. And you're like, yeah, enjoy, mate. You can hold it for all of 0.4 seconds. Did I mute myself or something? Ski is disconnected.
That's a me problem then.
Oh, there you are. Welcome back.
Alright.
I don't know if you heard any of that.
I'm just... No, I heard everything. Like... So yes, I agree that a lot of potential spice there with some Mashadar and smooth skirts attachment, or there's a lot of different fun things you can do there. I hope we see some of it.
Always got a hope for Mashadar.
Weird. My ping just must have spiked to the maximum it could without me actually disconnected, because I never got completely disconnected.
It showed up a little, like, reconnecting symbol, attempting to reconnect next to you.
Gotcha.
But your video froze as well. Any sound. So, yeah, don't know.
Alright. Just a little bubble of evil.
Little bubble. Heron in Bandareen. Didn't
Yep,
see what
looks-
he flips then.
The Hareen, I think.
Yeah. Krager Pika tier 2. It isn't all the information. Nothing that can play that. Might want to bottom it.
Yep. That's exactly what she does.
Keep it out of circulation. Finds a gateway on the second.
Just not quite able to play a gateway on her own, right? That's a 8? Or is that a 7? No, that's a 7.
6.
Or 6.
Yeah, so Rhymer can play it.
Alright.
Critter here,
And
we're
that
talking
definitely doesn't
about.
hurt to have. Right, yeah. Alright, and
So she could gateway
Ruark...
up to Tywin's Gap. But there wouldn't be much point because there's no tier 2 enemies in the discard pile, apparently.
Right. But hold on to it in case somebody else smashes into something there, I guess. Ruark flip, that would not be a bad pickup for her. She does have... yeah,
2
be
so
worth
far,
+3.
So it's 3, yeah. 6 combat strength she's got from Rhymer and Gaul. She gets one more follower in her actual party, that's 16 from followers. Like, it's not bad.
Right? Yeah, a lot of potential there.
It's like random numbers. You're right to cover things if I go for a smoke.
Yep, absolutely.
Alright.
Assuming I don't disconnect again.
Inject you with the true fluids. Yeah. Good sound effect for that specific word choice. Oh, can you close the menu?
I can. Yep, there.
Perfect.
Awesome. Alright, back to Beth. Drawing some more in Qatar. She finds a balefire, a fog, and a heavier than a mountain. Not too shabby. I mean, not the channeling card she was hoping for, obviously, but hey, at least you got some channeling cards with some utility. Gris moving out of that area back to Meridon. Just racking up some combat strength slowly and surely. Of course, Dragon Team in hand, very helpful for him. Finds his way back to a village. He's nearing flipping time, I would say. Finds his Swan Sanche and says no thank you. Critter, rotate. And probably heading back to carrying. Indeed. Looking for a tier 2 fight. Instead, she finds Andral Genhald, however you pronounce that. And I think she'll probably be looking to pick that up. She's got most of the resources she needs naturally. Definitely a couple she could spare to tap if she feels the need. At least one. Just doing the calculating. Goes Basil Gill, and might pay the full, or the remaining 2 favor. Yep, she will. Gets herself a nice shiny new Andral. Back to Beth. Back to Bandar Iban. And she finds a Leandrin. Much to Critter's chagrin, I'm sure. Beth's saying, that's just paybacks for you stealing my Rima a while back. Leandrin will go down. Costing Beth a couple of troops, gaining her a couple of favor, and getting her on the board for realsies this time. Wolf. Ah, true, yeah. James just pointed out in chat that Critter can go ahead and exercise the Gateway to Tarwin's Gap option. Perrin's got his Wolf Dream back online. I have lost him. Oh, okay. He went back to Bandar Aban. That seems to be the play for 9 even Perrin. Just bounce between Tar, Bandar Aban, and Meridon. He finds himself a Sleet. Not a bad card to have around, but he doesn't have the resources for it. Probably not terribly interested besides. Though he seems reluctant to let it go. I'm not sure what the consideration is here. I think he has anything that's going to reduce that 3 favor cost down to 2 for him, so. Oh, he's a Borderlander. Okay. Yes, yes. Uno Nemesta will put him in the recruitable range, and he says yes. Critter, rotate, 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 rotate. And she doesn't even need to use the gateway. She's got Andrel now. Straight to Tarwin's Gap. A Smooth Skirt's coming out for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay. Getting picked right back up. Maybe Beth was anticipating the gateway there. And Leandrin will fall to Matt. Double check. She's on 12 naturally. Needs to get to 17. There comes the flanking. Puts her on 15 if Beth lets it through. And of course, she just has to tap Rima or Ruark to get the rest of the way there. It's like Beth might be considering. Doesn't matter. She can get there without playing cards. You're asking if she needs 17 or 18 to get to tier 3. Don't see any reason why she would need 18. Mandarin is on 7 naturally. You just have to beat it by 10. That is 17. So, Leandrin will go down. Oh, okay, I missed something. The flanking was fighting dirtied. or was, yeah, fighting dirty. Arrows of Fire came out to finish the job. To 7. And she didn't have to type Rima or Ruar to do so. I think I might have gone ahead and just tapped them, but that's alright. Alright, Beth heading back to Qatar. Might be enough cards in the discard pile for her to use her tier 3, and yes, there are. She will pick up an Arrows of Fire. That's maybe the only super worthwhile one. Okay, she'll grab Skimming. And just draw her third one from the tier 3 deck, it looks like. Finds a For the Light. Just a little out of her range for Gregorin. Make some discards decisions here. A Supply Raid, a Mass Fork Root. Go to the discard pile. Chris, following Nynaeve around, goes to Qatar as well. He can find another decent pile of fun stuff. He finds the Void, Reserve Forces, and Punished Overconfidence. Reserve Forces and Punished Overconfidence, a little out of range for him right now, but not for long. He's on 8 military and 9 skill. Both of those cost 10 to play. Critter rotating, eyeing her riverboat. Double checking the map to see where she can get to from there. I don't believe Tarwin's Gap itself is on a river. Nope, she'll have to go down to Fall Moran. Get in range. She'll start with Fall Dara. Min Peak sees a Cover Me. She says, Cover Me could come in handy. Ruark, of course, on hand to play that. Maybe Rain eventually. He's almost there. Skimming coming out from Beth. She'll dig into the tier 3 pile and finds a Blossoms of Fire. And with the skimming, has the channeling in order to high enough to play it. So, not a bad find for her on that skim. She might come out of that guns ablazing. No troops to work with just yet, but Blossoms of Fire and Arrows of Fire, not too shabby.
Mwahahaha.
No! Why have you forsaken me, True Power?
Because you were not chosen.
Fair. Chris, still in Qatar doing something? Ah, there we go. Okay, he will Wolf Dream his way to Haddenmerk.
Little hand update for the stream. I know you've been listing them off. Visuals, obviously. Nice for the viewers.
Yeah.
Punched over
Love to be able to see him as well.
Reserve forces, the Void, Sneak, and Dragon team for Perrin. Can use that Dragon team to go up to the reserve forces, of course. 9 over here, we got Arrows of Fire, Smooth Skirts, Fox and Medallion, Mashdar, Heavy Around and Fog, Balefire, Fiddlelight, and a Blossoms of Fire. Did she just find that one?
She did by skimming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wee.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout?
Not a bad one to find. Open
Nope,
Critters
not at
hand,
all.
we've got a Riverboat, Not So Tired, Forge Lair, Gateway, and Cover Me. So everyone's tier 3 now. Everyone has a bit of something to work with, and we get the first Forsaken flipped by Critter. Is she
Oof.
ready for a Moradin? That feels like a lot.
I mean, she's got a fair
13.
amount of things to work with.
Can't use Rhymer.
Oh, yeah.
You can cover me
she
for
can
7,
cover
so that's
me.
20, and
Yeah.
then you can get an extra 9. It's 29. Not so
Yeah.
tired.
Gets you an extra
Ready
3 from Ruark, then?
Ruark? Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close, but...
Depends what it gives you a draw as well, so...
Ooh, risky.
So I think what you do is use Ruark normally, and then Not So Tired him. And if the draw's no good, you don't have to spend the Cover Me.
Yeah, that's true. Counter's coming out. Looks like we're gonna do some at least calculating first.
Well, she has to fight, right? Like.
Oh yeah, she has no choice. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Oof.
Moradin's combat
Kind of a-
strength, of course, not able to be modified, which is why that Rhymer is taken out of action in this instance.
Right. Ooh. Too bad we didn't get that rain up one level higher. Eke out one more point out of between the Cover Me and Not So Tiring Ruark that way.
Sure.
Still not enough, I don't think, but you know, just
Yeah, it'd be
looking
six.
for every ounce here.
She's going for the Not So Tired. But I didn't see her exhaust anyone, and in fact, that's enough to force a Smooth Skirts from Beth. So we won't be going any further than that, I don't think.
Yep, probably not.
Does
Yeah,
mean
hey, you don't even get the
Jason
draw.
might Get reset. For Critter there.
Oh, with the Not So Tired being played, before that she would have had the choice between Skill and Datamar, although...
You probably lose the Datamar, right? Like,
Right.
Skill's pretty good, especially at 6+.
True.
Yeah, that's a
It
tough
does-
one.
Does have the
There's nothing to
Tomas to
do,
build
though.
the skill, but... Yep.
Perhaps a little too hasty on the tier 3 flips there. Not quite the
Yeah,
strength.
apparently, but you know... I mean, she had a lot of strength. I don't hate the flip there. I'm flipping if I can get to 29 or 30 combat strength. But always a bummer when you run into a more than when you're not ready for it.
Wait, where did he go?
Up in the upper right corner. He was in Falmoran.
No, I'm in the pawn.
Ah.
Setback for Critter.
Indeed.
Nynaeve lands in Kyrie and she doesn't want any business with Moradin. Blossom's no good against that one.
Yeah, I have a feeling he'll sit there for a little bit.
Interesting. I mean, Arrows plus Blossoms only really puts her on 24 effective combat strength, but I don't understand what my gun does here.
You got me.
Okay, so there's a gem in the discard pile. If you have at least 2 Ice to Die, you can be exhausted to gain 3 combat strength. So,
alright, yeah,
that's where
okay.
we're going with this. Spot just in time there. How did she get 2 characters?
That's what I was about to ask.
Maybe she didn't think it was instead, but just as well. Oh, that would be pretty good.
Yeah, but that's still instead. Can't, yeah. Don't worry, you can still get Jame from the discard pile. You just gotta wait till another turn to do it.
Aww.
I got so excited about my prediction for what she was going to do. You don't get to steal my thunder. Do it right now.
Right. And looks like she... What does that... Oh, she went ahead and bought a level of Day Tomorrow while she was at it.
So I think Chris wants to find just like some random fights so that he can Dragon Team. Is he in tier or did he just move to tier?
He just moved to tier.
Okay.
Yeah. Look for tier 2 fight or something. Looks like that's what he's after. Finds an Elida. I do think Suwan's... Oh no, she's in the Tavern Row.
Right,
Say, we have seen her, but she has not made it that far yet.
I mean, theoretically, she is due to hit the discard pile before Elida.
Yeah, true.
Like, there will be a small window where... Unless somebody else recruits first. See how Crow decides to try and recover from this Moradin. It's not too gross of a setback. She lost 8 troops, but...
Yeah, and the Not So Tired, I mean...
Sure.
It's a bummer, but she's got all of her followers. Oh yeah, that too.
Still got all the followers, yeah, that's the main thing, right? You can
yeah,
get
and they're all back online.
And then she can get 16 from followers, that's 21. With the Cover Me, it's 25, so...
Yeah.
Looks like she's
too
tossing
bad.
a forged letter here on the way to Tarvalon. Don't need that one anymore.
Can hoping to find a playing the game, I guess.
Looking at a refresh.
Mm-hmm. It's no, after considering some potential implications of a refresh here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the plan with that one would have been. Finds the scouts.
Well, with the refresh, I mean, you could use one of your channelers to refresh Ruark and get the close call and +3 combat strength in one turn, I guess.
Refresh isn't reaction, it's action.
Oh, yeah, then I guess you couldn't do that.
Now peeking at and bottoming a mash and shin. Perhaps did not read the rewording on that one.
Right.
Feels like a somewhat missed opportunity with a parent in the game.
Yep. Although, I would think Perrin's not going to spend a ton of time near Waygates, but you never know. I guess me on Perrin is not going to spend a ton of time near Waygates at this point.
Yeah, he's stood at one right now, so... Argument invalid.
Right.
For Beth, I'm assuming the plan is to head to Jangai Pass and look for a weave, but I don't know how good your odds are. Blossom's already out of the tier 3 deck. It only leaves 3 cards left.
Yeah.
Four with the form circle.
True. Which she did pick up some extra channeling and
Yeah.
so form circle doesn't hurt. She does have a fog out of the way and picked up some other channeling card not too long ago. Tier 3.
Yeah, Balefire.
Right.
Swan Recruit by Crow.
Right.
Because if that Auros comes out, you can keep it away.
Yeah, true.
Definitely an underrated 9eve counter is Swan. We are seeing presumably weaves here. The Void.
It's a void.
It's not a bad one.
Nope, no.
Certainly allows you to take some risks that you might not have been taking otherwise. Plus the extra 2 troops, nothing. She's on 9 now, so 28 with Blossom's arrows. Effective.
Right. Yeah, not too shabby. And the void for padding.
Yeah, and fog for safety.
Yeah. Yeah, no reason not to start flipping.
Didn't see what Perrin picked up there in Hardenberg. Got a void of his own though. Looks like he went over conscripts. Interesting. Could have just bought the military levels at this point.
Right?
Oh, Dragon Team as well. Like, could have just walked through some Trollocs.
Yeah, but why not do it the hard way?
Carrying from that. Still holding on to that gateway. Suppose no need to use it when you've got the Androll.
True, though we do like to save him for other mat tapping needs, I guess, if you've got both options at your disposal. Well, you gotta tap something to use the gateways, never mind. Saland. It's a cheap pickup, might as well, but Critter says no.
More the merrier.
Right? Yeah, at this point,
if you don't have 20 followers on that, you don't have enough followers.
Right, and that's a good opportunity to go ahead and get rain cycled. Puts him on 5 potential cover me options if you need Ruark for something else. I don't know. I definitely
Grab
pick
an
up
extra skill
Swan
level
there.
in the process. Oh no, sorry,
Right.
Thomas
Well,
is
no,
out.
Thomas is out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Still, or kill one of Perrin's
A
troops
troop,
with
yeah.
Eludra. Yeah.
No,
All
it's
good,
cool.
though.
Chris isn't a secret genius. Chris is a mad genius.
That's, I think, a fair assessment. Okay,
He
Beth
is
going back to carrying.
Herod fell in the flesh.
Beth just flipping a tier 1 here.
It's Jan, none other than the village idiot himself.
Indeed. Well, there's
a nice
3
free
point.
kill.
Well,
I suppose you still lose a troop, but
sure. Worth it for a victory point and a favor.
he did win with Rand, you're right, Aris. Despite being last pick and not having played a Rand game since early.
Yeah, so I don't know. I wouldn't have minded seeing Beth just go ahead and flip a tier 3 there, or at least a tier 2 and
shit, we were
compromise.
talking about killing Forsaken, instead she kills a Yan. I mean, I can't say I'm not disappointed. So far, the only person who probably shouldn't have been flipping tier 3s is the only one that has.
Right? Looks like Chris is jumping to Meridon. Build up some more troops. Guess got some Trollocs you can walk through and Dragon Team afterwards. I mean,
Sure.
I'm probably going Villageward if it's me at this point. I head for the Four Kings White Bridge or something. But hey, again, mad genius. You never know. So tell Anon. The flip for Chris. He says no. Not free for him. Will be free for Beth. She might take that distraction. Down to Krita. They're heading to Jangai. For tier 2, I'm guessing military, possibly a skill though.
Finds a charge.
All right.
It's not a bad
Well,
way
that's
to
going to help
start
that
the rebuild.
Right. Looks like she forgot to rotate Thomas. I don't know if that's a remind or not. Okay.
Is that back to Jangai Pass what I need, I think?
Looks that way.
You get a
And-
spine ball.
Right off the top. You could have gotten that in Tarvalon.
Along with a tier 3. I mean, she's building more safety, but like after Moradin's out of the deck, I don't know how much more safety you need.
Sure, right? Go ahead and Balefire her on if you want, and then
Yeah,
Go for it.
Ravin. But like, you got the fog anyway, so like, it literally doesn't matter. There's no reason not to. Just be.
Agreed. Aaron having trouble managing his troop stack over there. Did you? Oh, played another conscripts. All right, all right.
I mean, I think it's correct, Robin, to not build the Daystimar back up, because like, she's got 9 anyway with Beslan and Swan. She doesn't need Daystimar.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any Daystimar cards in hand at the minute, but even if she did draw them, she could play pretty much anything, so...
Right. I mean, you find a way to build it up, sure, but only if it's free at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Military level off that scouts will buff the charge a little.
speed.
Yeah, ultimately attributes are not worth that many last battle points. It's like you're not usually getting more than one level a turn, and that's half a point. You can get more than half a point in a turn by literally walking through some trucks.
Right?
Shaida Haran flipped by Critter.
Oof. Oh no.
What is she
I was just
doing?
about to say, like, Critter's
Okay,
already in
can
pretty
she
good
take-
condition here
can
for
she
flipping
take-
another Forsaken, but ouch.
She's on 9 at the minute.
I don't think she can get there.
Reimer puts 12. Ruark is an extra 7. That's 19. Charge is an extra 7. That's 26. And Prince of the Ravens gets 36. I think she's got it. Exactly.
Right. I don't know. James is roboting for me. Not sure if
Oh,
I'm
I think that's you,
the
bro.
robot or. Okay.
You sound good on my end, but
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're back for me too. Okay. Probably my connection spazzing out again.
yeah, I think she has it by 1 point.
Yeah.
Should
Okay. I think you're right.
She just adding up again.
Yeah.
She got
Probably
set
just
up.
double checking herself, or
Okay.
manually adding it as
Oh,
she.
there was another fight in Dirty picked up.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask about that because he'd bounced back to Haddon Merc before he went elsewhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that'll kill the dreams of
This
killing
game's going long,
Shadow
isn't
Huron.
it?
It seems that way. Okay, on that note, it might be time for me to take a break.
Yeah, sure thing, bro.
Alright,
Is it clever just run
right.
to the bathroom and back before you do?
Yeah, go
Like
ahead.
30 seconds.
Absolutely. Yeah, no worries. Oof. Well, that's going to be another rough beat. Yeah, I don't see any way out of that. That charge was pretty necessary to that whole plan. Whew. Butcher's Bill not quite as bad in this case, but still rough to see. Sure, Chris is feeling very, very bad about himself.
Oh, we seen another tier 3 flip. Wait.
No, I think that was just
Oh,
that was just
making sure it's shocking.
going back in.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. If you're
Yeah,
good to
you're good
go,
now.
I will turn it back over. All right.
Yeah, the charge is a tough one to lose. At least she got blown out at the start rather than like 3 action cards deep or something. Or after using a tier 3. Jim now recruited by Nynaeve, not going for any tier 3 flips. Just gonna keep working on the combat strength. He's up to 15 now with the gym, plus Arrows of Fire is 20, plus Blossoms of Fire is 40. So really we do need to start getting those tier 3s flipped if we're Beth. There's nothing else to build towards at this point. You've got everything you could need. There's nothing left in the deck that you cannot beat. Blending Combat picked up for Chris using an Elder Hammond. He is in Chachin currently. Yeah, I'm very tired, Robin. I know you're sort of in and out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tired. I mean, it's a fun game, don't get me wrong. But I've been up for like maths hard, like 18 hours I think. Yeah, somewhat long. Chris taking a long hard look at Morden. Only a dragon team to go with though. Samael flipped for Beth. We finally see some action happening here. She's in Tarvalon. Should be able to take this pretty cleanly. Right now she's on 12. Blossoms will get the job done. Can of course void first, see if there's any other options. I think she already picked up her action card for the turn, which is a shame, because if she hadn't then she could pick the Blossoms up post fight. But I think it was that duel. We see a Last Stand, Spy Network, Deathgate in the flesh. Wow, okay, so that Deathgate pretty much seals the deal on this being a 9-Eve win. In the flesh as well, not a bad one to have. I mean, you said save the Void Ice, but that was a pretty good Void. Two hits there. And the Spy Network as well, not that you can play it, but like 3 very strong cards there. Gonna end up going with the Blossoms. Matt currently in Handenmerk. Perrin currently in Chachin, though is about to get his tier 3 back around, so could go back. Neither of them have access to 10 Shaolin required to actually play the Blossoms though. And she's going with arrows as well. She could have just used Jam, but okay. We're on 15 and here about 13, but I suppose now we'll see if she did draw that action pre-fight. Fairly sure she did. Looks like she's looking at discards at the minute. Now, is Chris ready to take a fight? He's got a Void of his own, but he cannot play it. Our Dragon team, he's got 16 troops plus a potential 10 base combat strength in a village, so that's 31. I think he is more than likely ready. Couple discards come out for 9 Neve. They 2 with Hopper even. I'm gonna go some Maradon though, so there'll be 27. Got 32. And he really does want to find a fight soon, because then he'll be able to follow up with his reserve forces and go for another one quickly after. But he wants to find a big fight, so if he flips a tier 2 here, then it's not exactly the right move. Because you want to lose all your troops to get full value off the reserve forces, not lose couple. Romanda the flip. Not the best of the two. Yeah, so even after that fight, Nynaeve is left with a death gate, and then in the flesh, she's got a tier 3 up still. Can't get to a double action next turn. I'm not gonna peek at a supply road. Yeah, why not get a final pull going? I mean, I don't know if we're actually close to the end. There's 3 kills left, but has been a slower pace, though with Nynaeve at the point she's at. And Chris with the potential, just not actually making the flips. Oh, I've got a question in Discord. Again. Just asking for some confirmation on exactly what in the flesh does. Does it double her battle actions was the main question that Beth was asking there. Yes, it does. She moved to Kyrie on that turn. Didn't see. Oh, it looks like recruits a Nan from the discard pile for free. Welcome back, Skier.
Thank you. I got a Forsaken down, okay.
Yeah, Samael. Yeah. It was pretty simple kill. She did overexpend for it. An arrows. But got a in the flesh and a death gate off the void, so who cares about an arrows?
Yeah, sure, fair enough, and could potentially pick the arrows and the blossoms back up next turn. It looks like.
It was more that she didn't need to spend it. She could have used the gem, and it would have been enough.
Gotcha.
Did Perrin just pick up another conscript? Like literally, there's a charge in there, bro. Oh no, Cray's got it.
Critter got the
But yeah, I don't know what Chris
charge
is doing.
back already?
Yeah, Cray got the charge back. She's got an arrows as well. Yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, that was the one that got thrown away, so.
Okay.
Still got the gateway, still got the cover me. So she could look again, like, what's the chances you hit another 35?
Yeah. Unlikely, but possible.
Ice Cold, dude. This is something for playing either order. In the flesh is when you start a battle. The void is when you start a battle. Yeah, same window. Same window. We're playing either order. Ice got same for career 100% right now. I think that she hits a 35. But what's she got to lose?
Right?
Like at this point, you've already been slapped about twice. Who gives a fuck? In for a penny, in for a pound.
Exactly.
And a kill could swing things suddenly back in your favour, because Chris has not pulled his finger out, and Beth got hers trapped in the car door. I don't know where that analogy was going.
Right. Did Critter just move to Erangel, or is she contemplating her move?
I think she's thinking about her turn. She's reading Cover Me at the moment. Perhaps doing math. She's not thinking about Moradin, is she? 6. 30.
Maybe she was pretty close with that. If that charge hadn't gotten cancelled on the Shada Haran.
20. 25. 35. I think she's more off because she could use the rhymer on Shadaharan and she can't hear.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. So still a little bit to go before you go taking on Moradin.
Yeah, I mean one more military level. You know, you can play supply raid this turn, and then next turn Gateway or Androl up there.
Apologizing for taking your time. All good. This is a situation in which you want to calculate your chances. I get it.
Yeah, maximize your odds. No judgment here. Perrin could have won this game, but like at this point he's about 3 turns of digging too late, probably. I guess Tavalon, pick up the blossoms, see what I find on the way to Moradin. Yeah. I mean, you don't need the void because the only thing in there is the blossoms, so if you just pick up the blossoms, you're good. You still got the death gating in the flesh. I don't think you need the void ice because there's no arrows in there anymore, so the only thing you want to pick up is the blossoms, really. Other than that, it's just random draws. You rather just take the blossoms in case you don't find the fight, and then you don't leave it in there for someone else to steal.
Yeah, is there any transfer? Is there like a gateway or anything in this card? I guess there isn't at this we've seen.
For who?
Critter got. I was just thinking for Nynaeve, maybe go down to Erangel, get the Blossoms and
Oh,
the
right,
Gateway, and
Nah, this is skimming. But
yeah, me a little slow.
yeah, it's true. Blossoms
Just
is
clock
no
there.
good on Moradin, but like she's got Deathgate in the flesh. Right now she's on 6 plus 9 is 15, 30. She needs something else.
Like Critter went to Haddon Merc, grabbed a flanking, and of course another troop that way.
Well, yeah, and that'll be enough. I was saying supply raid, but this works just as well. Plus extra troops this way. Looks like Beth just picked both Blossoms and the Void up there in Arangil on her turn.
Alright. Lots of ammo. You know, can always just go to tier or go back to carrying, I guess, and go fishing for somebody else. Might not have time to get to Moradin anyways if Critter's planning on getting it this turn.
Yeah, I think she can. Unless Chris picked up another fighting dirty or something. Can't see one. Does have access to a punished overconfidence though. Could be nasty if it hits 90 at the wrong time.
True, true.
Like right then. Never mind. Conscripts will be.
Sure, that's
I mean,
an option as
she's
well.
got Blossom's Void. You don't know about the other two nuts card jars, but that's enough to make me say discard your hand.
Right? Be pretty devastating on Matt too, tapping all his followers.
Well, you do get to choose though, right? Ask the player with most points.
Ah, right, right.
Although, to be fair, that may be Matt in a second.
True. But by then, all of his followers are probably exhausted. Most of his good cards out of his hand.
Yeah, and draw. Gonna fight Morden. I think it's in Farmer right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this should be Forsaken down here.
Yeah, I believe so. Charge coming out first? Okay, no, okay.
With that one.
No, right.
Start with the flank.
There
you go.
There we go.
And the charge. $18. Arrows to 23. She's using followers though. I don't know if that's going to affect anything. Probably not. Yeah, she can cover me to 30 and.
Yep. Plenty of followers.
I mean, to be fair, she could just use Ruach and 9 followers. Ruach plus 3. Oh no. That wouldn't be enough, would it? Won't be enough.
Nope, not quite.
Yeah, making sure everything gets resolved here with the followers.
Right.
Making somebody losing a troop, getting a skill level. Basically, that entire skill track there for Critter has been free this game, thanks to the Stolen Thomas.
Indeed.
Of course, Arrow's now re-available to Nynaeve, though she did just use the tier 3.
Right. Wait a few turns on that, but plenty of ammo to expend. It gives her more incentive to go Forsaken Hunting now. Ditch some of those cards. Lots of ammo to pick up afterwards.
Nice clean shot, just proving that he's a terrible fan. Yeah, Marden's going down.
Yep,
Second
seems that way.
Got your revenge. Tier 3 is active for the rest of the turn. Fuck all else left though.
Right, right. How many did she tap specifically for the tier 3? Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
I think maybe only 6. Andral was used to get her there, Mullane was used for the arrows, Ruark was used for cover me, so
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah, the Ruark, yeah, so it was 6, yeah. Two left to go. There was a point when I was thinking Chris could be getting a double kill, but...
And she's going ahead and not resolving Falmoran, it looks like. Just...
No, she did. She fought Trollocs.
Oh, she fought Trollocs. Okay, I missed that. Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I think Nynaeve's already recovered, so definitely her. She's flipping a Shamael right now. He's going to get kicked in the face. And
Indeed.
fade away into dust. You ever been killed so thoroughly you turned into loft insulation?
I think I've had a couple of games where I felt like that, yeah.
I don't know if that joke translates overseas, but... I guess like, attic would be the word, wouldn't it?
Sure.
I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be the equivalent.
Void coming out finds a misdirection. Talented team inverted weaves off rod and a persecution. I mean, there's many ways you can get this done.
Yeah, it's just a matter of
Take your
which
pick.
resources you want to use. Blossoms puts Ishmael to 15. She just needs 10 to get there.
Yeah, she's got the gem though, so looks like Blossom's Death Gate, and then
Gem,
yeah.
Yep, that'll do.
Well, it's certainly nice for her. He's gonna need some time to get the recovery back online, whereas Nynaeve gonna just need 2 more turns. 1 turn off and then 1 turn where she can pick things up again.
Right?
And neither Chris or Crit are gonna have chance to interrupt that. Actually, Crit could gateway to Hadmerk if she really wanted and pick up one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, she... Oh yeah, I guess she's got Rhyme at her disposal, that's true.
Chris moving to tier. Will he flip an enemy and just end the game?
Only possible.
Chris always thinks he has way too much time. No,
True.
he's flipping it on.
Yep. Good luck there. Alright.
I don't know if Matt has way more last battle points. Robin, like, Nanny's got 6 favor, 3 in coins, 5 followers, full hand. Matt's resources are worse off, hands worse off, stats worse off, followers better. So, like, yeah. I think if anything, Nanny's ahead on last ball.
Yeah, just a couple ahead. I think with a rounding, they're tied on stats actually. So, yeah, a couple. 4 or 5 maybe. Well, there's some improvement on that and notoriety coming out from Matt.
Yeah, we'll get the favor up in the stats slightly. I mean, at this point in the game, that's a pretty effective turn, to be honest.
True.
5 points when it could end at any second is very good.
Right.
Spine Pole for 9 Eve will get that tier 3 around 1 turn quicker.
Ooh, true.
And she gets to check that the way is clear first. Now the question is, do you go to Arangil, pick up Blossoms and Deathgate, or do you go to Tarvalon, pick up the Void and toss the dice?
Both good options. I mean, I think you got plenty of juice with Erangel. It's a little bit safer.
But it's slower. Because then you have to go to a character the turn after.
Ah, true, true.
You have to Tarvalon, you get both this turn.
Right.
You just have to find this turn or you miss your opportunity with the...
Oh, she did not do her extra rotate on seeing it once and just took some cards from Erangel from the deck. That's a missed opportunity, I guess. Oof.
One sec.
Please hold.
Hammer and Anvil drawn for Perrin while we're on hold.
Right?
Chat, you're all pussies. You go to Tarvalon, you pick up the Void, you swing your big balls into the tier 3 deck. It's just what you do. You're talking to the OG 9 Eve Master here.
Right. Well, and it's not even that much of a risk, right? Because you void your tier 3 and you get all the ammo. Plus that.
Yeah, like the only risk is that if you miss the fight, you leave the Blossoms and the thingamajiggy.
Sure. All right.
From Chris. Chris here. Oh, is she typing that to Chris? She's telling Chris through chat. Because she can't speak.
Ah, okay. That would make... That might be a question.
Punished over
Okay.
confidence.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not bad. She's not far away from being able to play it.
True. I don't know that you get there before the last
Sure.
Forsaken goes down, though. Get it out of Chris's hands so he doesn't do anything wacky, I guess.
Yeah, but if all it takes is if Beth misses for a couple of turns or something, like, and you can rinse the hand. Instead, like, Beth doesn't even have the stuff back yet because she didn't rotate the tier 3.
Right.
So she still needs to be refilling.
Is Critter missing a tier 3 rotate 2 there? 2 turns.
Yeah. Looks like tossing up between a Blossoms and a Deathgate. That had a Merc. She's got the Void in her. Oh, did she pick up? She picked up the Void actually, which makes sense because she can Void in tier and a tier 3's up, so she can pick the other 2 up.
Right.
Assuming she does find a fight, or whenever she does find a fight.
Yeah. You don't find one, it's a little slow though. And ooh, that's a robbing for Chris.
Yeah, right now he's on 33. Ravine is gonna steal
Greeny.
Covril or Corrini? Yeah, all of them too.
Oh yeah, either one.
So he'll be on 33. They will be even. Dragon team gets the job done. Beth asked me one more question. Can I use my tier 3 to use the Void? You can.
Yes, but it's not gonna matter. Actually, he doesn't even need the Dragon Team. He's got Hopper.
Oh, right.
Well, he forgot about Hopper.
Doesn't matter anyway, right?
Yeah. Dragon Team goes back to your hand anyways, so
Yeah.
it's fine either way.
No harm done.
Right. That will do it.
So there'll be a bit of competition for second here, but looks like it's pretty clearly a win to Beth this game.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pop in a learned in combat, draw some extra cards, fill up the last battle point.
Sure, might as well.
Adapt the plan, glass columns. Didn't see the other one. I don't know if he's drawn it yet. Why is he doing his troops one by one? Like, bro. 21. 24. There you go.
Isn't it just 22?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at issue. My bad.
Now we're back down to 21 again.
No, 22. Unless he had one from Falmaran.
Right, or he might have. He did have one over there by itself, so he might have just deleted one individual one or something like that. I don't know. Okay, there you go.
Alright, last bubble time. You just only need points for that as well.
Yeah.
It's neck and neck. Not sure who's going to come out on top out of the two great captains here, though. Beth will take the win with 81 points, though. Be a good start to the Winter Night quarter for her. I'm sure she's happy to get 5 honor in the bag. Put her in a good position.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we hop into chat with the players?
Yep.
Alright, I'm done.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Congrats, Beth,
Thank you.
on riding the weaves to victory. It was a quite intense game there. Critter, you had some beef with Moradin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you can blame Chris for all of that.
Yeah, I have beef
Both
with Chris,
times.
actually.
Oh,
Both
with
times.
Chris. Well, that's the thing. Chris is Moradin. Look at his username.
True.
Oh, is that the final scores there? Wow.
I think so.
Nice. Well, that was an interesting game, y'all. Yeah, that was some tough luck on the flips there for the tier 3s critter. 35s both times is rough.
Yeah, and I
Right.
could have, one of the times, could have taken him.
If Chris
If
hadn't
Chris
fighted
hadn't-
dirty twice,
Yeah.
2 different times, 2 different fights.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there was that one time. No, I smooth
like,
skirted you the first time against Morden. That wasn't Chris's fault. My fault. Sorry. Sorry, critter.
Equal opportunities out here, guys. Everyone.
I didn't see anybody else get canceled.
Oh.
Whole game. I don't know if it's equal.
I mean, I used smooth skirts on you the first time you tried to fight Morden.
No, that's what
so
I mean. Like, you guys
yeah.
didn't fuckerize each other. is
Well,
what I'm
that's because
saying.
that's the only fuckery card I got the entire game. So I couldn't have done. I could only use it one time, and you happened to be the first person to flip over Forsaken. So.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it's not equal opportunity. It feels, incredibly targeted.
Yeah,
All right.
GG.
Well, GG's. Good job.
Okay.
I am not going to pretend that I'm awake enough to actually make legitimate commentary here. It was a fun game, though. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna peace
Congrats,
out.
Beth.
Bye, guys. GG's, Beth.
Thank
Bye.
you. Talk to you later, Critter.
Catch you all next time. I'm going to go close out the stream.
Have a great one, guys.
You too, Beth. And that will be all from us tonight, folks. If you enjoyed the stream, please do make sure to smash that like button. Spank it. Spank it good and proper for RJ. You know he wants you to. That's why he writes spankings into every book, so that you spank the like buttons on my videos. Sure, why not? Spank the sub button too. You know what you're doing it for by now. You've already done it, so if you don't know what you're doing it for, do it, because subs like being spanked. Bye, Tai'Shar.